Triumph Tiger 800 extra low, and it is low. I've got a 29-inch inside leg, and I'm 5'3", and the balls of my feet are firmly on the ground. It's a really nice, comfortable seat position. And yeah, it's at the moment I've got it in road mode. I'm going to give it a try. I've got the bike for an hour or so. I'll give you a walk round when I've had a ride of it. It seems to be kitted out very well. It's got 4 rider modes, cruise control, heated grips. It's got a nice TFT screen, which is it's on auto contrast at the moment. When I set off it with a black, now it's showing a nice white. It's very clear, easy enough to see. It's quite sunny today as well, no trouble seeing it. It's got an adjustable screen which is easy to adjust. You push it forward and then slide it to what position you want and let go, and that's it. It seems very smooth, the engine's very smooth. Yeah, it seems all good so far. So I shall give it a try and see how I go. I'll try it in some town riding, hopefully some nice twisties and some nice fast roads as well, hopefully, and see how we go on. First impressions as you get on it, as I say, it is very comfortable. You're sat upright, my arms are straight out in front, my knees are like a 90 degree, 90 degrees should I say, and it is very comfortable, very comfortable. It is a touring bike, and with the comfort it is, I could imagine you can go miles and miles on this with no problems at all. It feels very light and nimble. It's the first time I've ridden a touring bike or adventure bike, this is I suppose. It's got 800 triple engine. I like the triple engines. I've got a street triple myself, a 675, and the engines are absolutely gorgeous. They're plenty of low down grum, and they just rev and rev. They're a cracking little engine. I presume this will be very similar. It's an 800 version, so a bit bigger. The suspension feels nice, and it's not hard, but it's not soft either. It feels fine. But at the moment I'm in 4th gear. I'm only doing 27 miles an hour. If I pull the throttle back, it's off. And that's in 4th gear, so it's quite a bit of torque, low down. Well, I've been riding the bike through town for a good half hour now, and I must say, it's light, it feels light, it's nimble, filtering's no problem whatsoever. It's very confidence inspiring, is this bike. It's no effort to ride whatsoever. It's a very easy bike to ride. I've just changed it into sport mode, so I think there's some decent roads around here I can have a little play. But yeah, so far so good through town. It's a dream. Filtering is no problem whatsoever. I think it'll make a really good all-rounder, this bike. I've borrowed the bike from, I think it's Copper and Jagger in Shipley. They've been kind enough to lend me for a couple of hours. And yeah, so far it's been really good. The foot pegs look really long on it, but I don't seem to be catching up for I've seen some reviews and they've been scraping the pegs on one floor, saying it's a bit too low, but I haven't had that problem as yet. Having said that, I haven't really been on any twisted roads really, but it seems to be well planted. got a nice engine note to it, but it is a little bit quiet. You don't really hear the exhaust noise, it's more the air induction noise you can hear. You can't really hear the exhaust much whatsoever. Yeah, I've got to say they've got some nice touches of triumph on their bikes. They are finished off, in my opinion anyway, they're finished off very well. The fit and finish of them is superb. The TFT on the Triumphs, I think they're a bit toyish with the look of it when you look at some of the others, but it is a good screen. It's easy to read, there's plenty of information, it's easy to use. You could do a separate video just on the TFTs themselves, but that's the modern TFTs on all bikes now. They're packed full of information. You could spend a good hour messing about with them. And the rubber engine, the pickup was so quick. There's no trouble. Through time I found the throttle was so linear, so smooth. But yeah, for an adventure bike, I think this could have a lot of fun. This. So it's going to be a good all-round bike. Is this going through town and no trouble, nice and nimble, no trouble whatsoever. When you're going a bit quicker, the throttle delivery is so linear, it really is nice. And the engine, well, it's the triple engine. In my opinion, you can't get better. I've been a street triple now for the past 4 or 5 years, and I love it. And this, I've got to say, the engine on this has got the same characteristics. It's smooth, it's lively. Yeah, it's good. But even on this being an adventure bike, I can see you're getting into silly speeds quite easily. Yeah, the handling seems fine, the suspension's very good. I haven't really had much chance to test the brakes yet, but I will do. But yeah, so far, no complaints. And then there's a 10,000 mile service intervals on these, so not going to be in for service that often. Normally you look about 5,000–6,000 miles, but yeah, 10,000 mile service interval, which I think is going to be quite good. Show you what it's like on actually filtering with this bike. I thought the traffic might be a little bit more than this, to be honest, but it's not. But yeah, there's no trouble, the bike's light. Feels really light. There's no worries at all about filtering through traffic with this one. Yeah, it just gives you the confidence. You just don't feel intimidated by the bike whatsoever. Well, I think I've left most of traffic now, so hopefully have some better, more open roads to test the bike with. Orders of power for overtaking. You're not short of power at all with this 800 unit. a nice handling bike. It's great on the faster roads. You know, I could see myself sitting on the motorway for a good few hours on this without too much hassle whatsoever. Right, so I'll just stop here. Find what stands easy enough to find. I'll just turn it off. What I'll do, I'll switch to my camera phone to show you the walk around, just a lot better picture. This is the Triumph 2019 Triumph XRX, the low ride seat height. It's got a seat height of 760 to 790 millimeters. I'm 5'3" and have an inseam of 29-inch inside leg. The tyres on this Triumph, the front is a 1090 by 19 and the rear a 150 70/17. It has an adjustable screen, which you can see. You just can pull the lever, pull the screen back and forth and click it into place. It's got daylight running light on the front, which LED lights. It comes with the handguards as standard and a rack plate at the back to take a top box. It's a nice looking bike. It's got plenty of features. The switch gear looks a bit clumsome, but it's easy to work your way around. You've got your home button, you've got your joystick to navigate around through the screen, you've got your indicators as normal, then there's your menu button, which lets you into the screen to change your riding modes. You've got your cruise control, you've got your flash beam and your full beam and your fog light switch at the top, and on the other side you have your hazard warning light switch on the top, your stop start switch, and the home button I believe is for the screen. And you've got quite a lot of tech on it. You've got self-cancelling indicators, you've got 4 riding modes, it's got traction control, airbase as standard, LED indicators and lights. Yeah, it's well kitted out. I do like the bike. I think it looks well. I think it looks nice in the blue. It's got Nissan brakes on the front, Benbro brakes on the front, which are 2-pot Benbro, and you've got a Nissan brake on the rear. Yeah, the brakes are quite strong. Yeah, the bike is set up quite well. It seems quite light, although it is quite heavy, but not as heavy as you will think. I'm just trying to see the weight, the dry weight of it. That's without fueling. Is just shy of 200 kilograms. It has a 19-litre tank. Around about 50 miles per gallon, I believe. Looking at the screen here, it just flicked through the certain modes, what you can see. It has 4 modes, as rain, road, track, and I believe it has a mode you can set yourself. You can alter the screen for the display. I quite like the screen it's on at the moment, with the rev counter going round and the miles an hour in the middle. It has a fuel gauge, gear position indicator, all you'll need really. Yeah, it's a good set out. I don't think you should need anything else. The low seat height is great for me, I must admit. It's very good. Feet on the floor is no problem for me. I have it set at the lowest seat at 760. The suspension's fine on it. The seat's comfy. There's not a right lot I can say. It's got an excellent triple engine, producing 95 psi, 94 brake horsepower, and it's a cracking little engine, very versatile, absolutely top notch. And just in case I've got any of the specifications wrong there, I will give a full specifications list of the bike when the video is finished. Couldn't really see my phone screen very well because of the sun, so I just hope I've got a clear enough footage for you. I'm back on the bike, and I must say I'm enjoying riding this bike. I didn't think an adventure bike you could have so much fun. Sounds like a screen. That does make a big difference. But yeah, and the bike just feels so stable. I don't actually know what the weight of it is. It feels really light. I don't know what they've done to make it feel this light. It's got to be, I don't know the way. It's got to be whatever the actually feels over there. It's all just so firm, and it's quite a big bike really. But yeah, I could see myself buying those as a big old angle. I'm just going to put it into road mode now, I think. Take out of sport mode. You can actually do it on the fly as well, which is good. We're in road mode and the screen's changed now with the ref counts at the side. Well, I hope you enjoyed the short review. I just thought the walk around with the camera came out alright. As I said, I couldn't see the screen, so it's about I just pointed it where I could. And yeah, hopefully until next time I hope you watch again, and I'll see you later.